So it's go time for me, for one part at least. I got my quotes back for the the plates that the containers will be welded to, the fabrication of the plates and the J-hooks and whatnot, and they were both completely asinine. So, and I'm not. That's not against the tradesmen that were going to do it. The material alone is just stupid expensive. So, do it myself, because that's the thing I was like working on in the summertime. So, again, with the practice and the preparation and things I talked about in that one, the 5 P's or whatever, like, now's the time to do it. Speaking of peas, my family just dropped off lunch. Now I have to pee, and then the other pee. What I'm gonna do is, I'm set up here. I have this 1/4 inch 4x4 plate, which is about 160 pounds, more or less. And I'm going to chop off 16 squares, 16 1-foot squares. I'll weld those together, and then this morning I went and cut all of the J-hook rebar, the supports that will go underneath the plates, and I'm bending them in a little method I'll learn. I'll show that later. Just kind of jimmy rig a little piping bent system for it. I just put it inside the hook, grab a pipe, pull it on down. So I mark it off 4 inches, so it'll have an 1/8 inch depth with a roughly 4 inch hook. That way, when it's sat down into the pier, when it's all said and done, they'll be interlocked not only up into the concrete, but also around the existing the rebar support that's inside of the sonotubes. So today's task is to knock out the cutting of this plate, bending the rest of the rebar, and then if I'm really going to go after it, I guess, then I would aim to get all the welding done as well. So if I can knock all that out, it's a tall order. I don't know if it can get done because, it's not exactly warm out here, and I don't want to lose the daylight, but I don't really want to have to hit this again tomorrow. So I'm just going to punch this thing in the face as hard as I can and get at it. So the plans are calling for, 1/2 inch plate. I just spent all that time cutting up to, 2/4 to make a half, right? So now I've got these thick ass, enormous, stupid heavy things. But then now I cut 32 of these 1 foot long, 3/4 inch rebar. What I'm doing it here is I'll take, right? And then I'll come down 4 inches. All right, I'll mark it off. Just do this quickly here. Damn, 4 inches, small as a motherfucker. All right, now that I've got my 4 inch marks all set up, let's go ahead and bend these. So here down my 4 inches. All right, I'm going to use this anchor point that comes in every single one of the containers. Could use a D-ring too, but this is good height and I'm tired of bending over. So I'm just going to align the tape on the, I probably can't see that, but I'm going to align the tape on the top part of the ring, because that's where I want my leverage point to be when I go to bend. All right, and then I'm just going to go ahead and pull it on down. All right, and that's it. So now I'll do that 1,000 times. I'm going to weld the base to each of the plates, and then when they set down, if the plate is here, they'll all set down this way into the piers.